Yes, you are welcome. Gracious grace is life. It's the season of celebrations and joy. Yes. So let's share the life. Let's share it. So you are welcome. So you are welcome. You are welcome to my life today. Gracious grace. Let's talk on the worst foods to avoid this Christmas as you celebrate. So, Merry Christmas to every one of us. This is the season of joy. This is the season of love. This is the season of caring. This is the season of sharing. And so, let's talk on the worst foods. There are so many foods around, but we need to avoid the foods that will make us sick. Let's turn to God's Shepherd on YouTube. Explains the whole Bible. God bless. Oh, God Shepherd, no. No, we are talking about the worst foods to avoid. This is the season of Christmas. It's the season of love. This is the season of joy. So, the season of caring is the season of sharing. So if you have any question, if you have any concern, anything you need that's bothering you about your health, and you need answers to it, you can also drop in the comment section. I will be attending to you. Gracious grace, I'm live. We have been out all day buying and shopping, and we have received some videos. You have seen some of my videos cautioning you on what to buy and what not to buy, so that you won't use your money to go and buy something that will make you sick. Yes, it's important, because some people use their money to buy something that makes them sick. So number one thing, food that you should avoid this season, as much as you can, are those carbonated drinks in bottles. Sometimes they call them minerals. You see people carry cartons of them, cartons of drinks. You see them in birthdays. Some they call them soft drinks. Yes, they may look soft, they may taste soft, but when they get into your body, they become acidic. They release too much, they come with too much sugars. So they cause inflammations. They do not have nutrients that your body needs in order for it to heal. Remember that it is what you give your body that your body works with. It is exactly what your body, what you deliver, what you eat through your mouth, that your body uses to heal you. And so you must avoid carbonated drinks and beverages. Most of them they are very high in sugars. Some of them, they call them malt. Yes, you heard me. Some of them, they call them malt. I have even seen people, mature adults, making use of malt. Say they are drinking malt and milk or mixing it. Most of them, they may taste gentle. They may taste soft, but they are not actually soft and gentle when they get into your body. And remember that the end result, the end product of whichever food you eat is what matters most. It's not about the taste. So you must avoid carbonated drinks as much as you can. So many of them are available this season. So many drinks in bottles, ready to take bottled drinks. Beware of them this season, this as you celebrate. Now, the ugly side of this whole thing is that after taking them, you do not seem to get the result immediately or the effect immediately. This is actually one of the reasons why a lot of people are taking it for granted. After consuming some of these drinks, bottled drinks, during the Christmas or end of year season like this, you enjoy everything. Then few days after, few weeks after, they settle. They tend to settle, to have settled in our bodies. And that is when the real problem begins. So my dear, as much as you can, enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your holiday. But remember that you must beware of acidic food. You must beware of carbonated drinks. Whether you are a young person, whether you are an elder person, beware of carbonated drinks because they are very high in sugar. Because few days after the Christmas, few days after the holiday, they are likely to cause inflammations that will make you sick. That is why you must avoid the carbonated drinks. If you want something to drink, you can make your own homemade drinks. There are several drinks, non-caffeinated drinks, that you can make during this holiday for your entire family. You can even boil your hibiscus flower tea. You can flavor it with your fresh pineapple. You can flavor it with any of these fruits to enjoy yourself, to relax without creating or causing inflammations. Number 2 type of food you must avoid this season. If you don't want to be sick after the Christmas, avoid the fried foods. Stop frying them. You can grill them, you can roast them, you can steam them, or you can as well just boil and season them. There are several healthy ways that you can prepare your food without making them unhealthy. A food may be healthy, but the mode of preparation can make it unhealthy. Are you aware that frying your food is the unhealthiest way to prepare your food? Why? Because it contributes to fatty liver. Yes, you are welcome. It contributes to fatty liver. Don't do your liver, because your liver begins to fail. Everything in your body begins to fail. If your liver begins to fail, you don't manage fat anymore. If you do not get fat in your diet, you cannot get quality energy. If your liver begins to fail, you cannot do a lot of things. Even you cannot sleep. Some of you will doubt this to your own peril. Don't joke with foods that will contribute to liver, fatty liver or liver damage. Stop frying those foods. You can have your chicken without frying it. No, that's number 2 food you should avoid. Number 2 kind of food you should avoid during the holiday, during the Christmas. Number 3, avoid the processed foods. Those canned tomatoes, don't go there. They come with a lot of things that can make you sick after the holiday. No, some of you may say, no, I'm doing pretty well with it. Some of you may say, no, it's not making me feel unhealthy. It's definitely not going to do that right away. But after the holiday, after the Christmas, the payday comes. You visit the hospital there. There you will see the result of those who did not mind their consumption of unhealthy foods. So be careful how you prepare those foods. Stop frying them. Avoid the carbonated drinks. Avoid the processed foods, the canned tomatoes. Yes, canned food, canned soups, canned beans, canned vegetables, canned meat, canned everything. As much as you can, go for the fresh versions of whatever you want to eat, if you can afford it, in order to preserve your health, in order to prevent falling sick after Christmas. Number 4 food. Avoid the very high calorie foods. Yes, there are foods that are. There is a season when a lot of us tend to eat or overeat. Now, when you eat food beyond what your body can take on a day, if it's a low calorie food, your body can even manage to cope. But when it is very, very high in calorie, it becomes even more difficult, especially with seniors. Another reason why you should avoid high calorie foods, like sweet potatoes, I give you an example. Sweet potato is a very healthy food, one of the superfoods, because of its high content of vitamin A and other anti-aging nutrients, but it's very high in calorie. And because of its high calorie, it's not even a significant source of protein. You must avoid high calorie foods, because when you take too much of it, you know what happens? You're gonna gain weight, especially if you're working to reduce your weight or to maintain your existing body weight, or even to prevent weight gain. If you are working on these 3, you need to be aware of sweet potatoes. You need to be aware of sweet foods like cassava products, whether fermented or not. All the starchy varieties, you need to be aware of them, including plantain. And yes, on that plantain, you heard me. You need to be aware of foods that are high in calorie, because they will contribute to weight gain over time. If you are celebrating, avoid these foods. Number 5, avoid foods that are not good sources of vitamin A and vitamin C. These are antioxidants that helps your body to fight inflammations. That takes us to the next one. Avoid inflammation-causing foods. Now, when we talk of these inflammation-causing foods, a good number of them are already in this category mentioned. Fried foods are inflammation-causing foods. Bottled drinks are inflammation-causing foods. High sugary drinks are inflammation-causing foods. All the other processed foods are inflammation-causing foods. Avoid the acidic foods. They are inflammation-causing foods. Now, these inflammations could be going on secretly inside of you without you knowing it. Yes, even those light food, those food they call it, some of these food, they come with such names like soft drinks. The drink may be tasty when it gets into your body. They are not your friends. As much as you can, my dear, stay away from them in order to preserve your health. In order to avoid the risk of things like diabetes, high blood sugar, high blood pressure. Remember that prevention is always better than cure. I already mentioned to you some of the foods you must stock around you this season in order to stay healthy. in order to avoid sicknesses or diseases. You already have some of them. Get them around you. Keep some bitter foods. You may need them. Yes, bitter foods. There are some times when your liver is overheated. You know, when a car, the engine of a car is overheated, it needs cooling. That's what happens sometimes with the liver because of the much work that it does. You need to cool it off by bringing in little bitter foods, because this is exactly what I do. As a matter of fact, I've had to take some aloe vera yesterday in the morning. I have had to take a little aloe vera 2 days ago. Remember, it's somehow bitter. As a matter of fact, this morning, I've had to take bitter leaf, some washed bitter, partly washed bitter leaf. I've had to take it, wash it partially, and chew it. Because I was actually preparing my body for all the sweet delicacies during the Christmas. You can even steal that idea. You can take bitter foods ahead of your rice and ahead of those foods that you love. Those foods that you could be tempted to go for, to eat, as they move them around you. You can even prepare your stomach. You can prepare your body to handle them by, first of all, taking the bitter foods. By sometimes preparing yourself, consuming some inflammation fighting teas. You can even make yourself some some hot teas of either cloves or even lemon, fresh lemon. Why? Because you want to activate your intestine to start digesting foods. This is particularly common among seniors. Because if you do not prepare your body to eat most of these foods that may be flying around this season, sometimes you get stuck. And in order to prevent it, you prepare your body ahead of that food that you want to consume. It's one of the smart things I do. Sometimes when I know that temptation to eat all those food is very high, you go and make yourself some hibiscus flower tea. Add some ginger in it. It can help to reduce inflammations. You can equally make yourself some lemongrass tea. You can add even the hibiscus flower tea, or you can add your moringa leaves tea to it to help to detox. Remember that moringa is a detox food. I mean the leaves, the moringa leaves. So when you take foods that prepares your body to detox, your body may be activated to detox. So by the time the food start coming in, it's going to help you to push out the toxins. Now, if your body can push out toxins effectively, 90 or 95% of your diseases will have gone. This is the truth. Nobody tells you. But I'm telling you for free. If you can help your body to remove the waste, it doesn't matter what pain or what inflammation is already existing. I tell you the truth, majority will have gone. You know what I'm talking about. I give you an example. If you are experiencing something like pains or inflammations, and you are not having good bowel movement, that pain is going to increase. It's going to get worse. But the moment you start to, move your bowel, your bowel moves freely, and all those wastes are taken out, you are going to feel much more better. As a matter of fact, your body may even thank you. if it's possible to speak out, your body may thank you. And this wouldn't be possible. Your body may not be able to achieve this particular feat unless you bring in some foods, detox foods to help it. And moringa leaves is one of such foods. And so you can start your morning by preparing yourself a tea, a low-calorie tea with some detox vegetables or detox foods to help your body get activated for detox, to help push out waste. And by the time this is done, inflammation is reduced, pain is reduced. Those of you are going through pains, you do not have to give room for constipation. You do not have to allow room for constipation. And so by the time you are consuming dairy products, you are consuming flours like breads and biscuits, doesn't matter how little it is, you are clogging arteries. You are making it difficult for your body to detox, especially seniors. There are detox foods that you can include, especially in the morning when your body is set for detox. Remember the body clock, that is the way it works. If in the morning when you are expected to support your body to detox, what you do is rather to start bringing in things that will clog your arteries. My dear, you are preparing yourself for sickness after the Christmas. So one of the things you should be doing this season to support yourself, to avoid sickness, to avoid disease, is to help your body by consuming foods, preparing it to help remove the toxins, to remove the waste that helps to, pin down or destroy your immune system, weaken your immune system. Toxic overload, when they are there and are not going out. Remember, I tell you something, the longer a waste stays in your body, the more it is likely to be suffocating the healthy cells. The healthy cells will come out and speak to you. They can't open mouth and talk to you that we are already under attack. Why? Because of the presence of this waste, we are no longer comfortable. But I'm educating you. Don't give those toxins a chance. Because if you give them a chance, they are going to suffocate the healthy cells and suppress your immune system in the long run. And the next thing you say is you are sick. And most of you, instead of resolving this issue naturally, you are running around for over-the-counter medication. And the bad news is, this over-the-counter medication is going to also add to the existing toxins, making your condition even worse. And that is the truth. So, consume foods this season that can help your body to detox. Now, I want to ask you, which foods did you consume, or are you consuming already to help you to detox this season? I'll be waiting to see your response. Let me know the food. Let me know the food. Okay. Okay. Let me know the food. Let me know the food that you are taking. Let me know what you are having. Yes. Let me know what you are having to help your body to detox. You don't just be eating and eating and eating and eating. Remember the hardest job to do. One of the hardest job to do is digestion. Digesting the food. Now, some of you, even the one you ate, is not fully digested because food is available everywhere, free food. You go for another one. Therefore, creating more job for your body to digest foods. as it's working to digest the one you brought in, you are already bringing in more. That is the problem. And if you are doing that, please, it's time to stop. It's one of the things that leads to high blood sugar and other complications. So let me know what you are taking. As for me, I take this lemongrass occasionally, then add moringa leaves. But depending on where you're watching me from, let me know what's available for you and what you are doing in order to prevent falling sick after your celebration. So let me see the first person to comment. So I'll be watching. But if I don't get your comments, I'll go ahead and give you a few more points, a few more things that you need to avoid during this celebration, during this Christmas, in order to avoid being taken to the hospital, in order to avoid ending up in the hospital after celebrating. Now, the next thing, dangerous foods to avoid. After those processed foods, I already talked about the canned tomatoes, all those sachet foods that you need to, as much as possible, go for the fresh versions. Don't go for those canned beans, canned soups, canned tomatoes, or canned whatever. Some of the good number of them are high in BPA. You are welcome, Talita Santo. Let me know where you are also watching me from, and I'm glad to have you in the house. If you have a question, drop it. I will help you to answer it. And this is Healthy Food Place. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are coming this way for the first time. And Gracious Grace is your host. So let me know where you are commenting from. Talita Santos 6036. So we are talking on your health, how to avoid being sick, being rushed to the hospital during this holiday or after the celebration. Avoid putting on weight. Yes,